Hi, this is Jason, and this is my daily vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy.
Evening, folks. Happy Saturday to you all. I know I need a shave before you say it. I know. I'm going to have one as soon as I finish this video. Not really a lot to talk about today. It's been a Saturday that's been really quiet. I've tried out my new Lego game, my Lego DC Supervillains. It's pretty cool. It's going to be a long game, but it's pretty cool. I've done the first level, but then I've stopped because I've still got other Lego games to complete, and I'd rather complete them in order, or at least some semi-order, than just do the new one because it's new. Just seeing a story on the internet which kind of made me think, yeah, I can understand why. It's about people who've done a march in the UK. Basically, they're saying that I know I'm talking politics again, when the decision on Brexit is announced, when the deal is sealed with Europe, they're voting, they're marching to try and get a vote so that the British public have a say on the final outcome. Because if we're getting a deal that's no different than what we're in now, what was the point of having the bloody vote in the first place of leave or remain? Now, I'm a leaver, always have been, staunch leaver. I'll never change to a stay, no chance, leave, get out while you can, that kind of thing. I'm definitely for that, because I can't see any benefit of staying in Europe. I can't, not for the average person anyway. The young uns, God knows why, but I think they're full of it, to be honest. They're saying that our generation are ruining it for them and all this kind of garbage, although they don't know what they're talking about because they're only just old enough to vote off of them. You notice that the people who are voting leave now are the ones that voted to go into the European Union in the first place, which I can understand, because when they voted to go into it, they thought it was something new and they thought it was a really good idea. Because years later they've realised what a complete and utter pillocks up Europe have made of England anyway, in the UK, then, we've had no benefit from it. So they are now saying, right, I've got a chance to put this right. And that's why they're voting leave. I can understand that, I'll go with that, not a problem. Obviously, I was born in 72, so I didn't get a say in it. Now, though, like I said, I can't see any reason why we should stay in the European Union. You give me a reason that's beneficial to the UK and something that we can't benefit on its own. Because if you say, well, trade deals with the EU, cobblers, there's hundreds of countries that want to do deals with the UK, and half of the European countries couldn't survive without the UK's business anyway. A lot of the car manufacturing gets sold to the UK. And you honestly tell me that once we leave the EU, they're going to want to sever them ties? Nah, mate, not going to happen. And also, it would be nice to be able to do his own deals and do his own trade with different nations, Australia, Canada, USA. It'll open up a whole new market for us. Everything won't have to come through the EU. It won't have to have EU laws, EU directives, EU this and EU that. The other thing I don't like is the fact that we're paying a fortune into it, and we are the only country, I think, I'm not saying this for definite, I think we are the only country that pays our full contribution to the EU. Now, you tell me who's going to lose out when we leave the EU. The UK? Nah, the EU, mate. The EU will lose out because our money will stop coming in and their finances will dry up. Simple as. You're not going to get anybody who's forking out the same amount of money that we're giving them. This divorce bill, cobblers, I think that's a load of garbage anyway. Because to say that we need to give them some money for leaving, where was that when we joined? I didn't see that. And the other thing that gets me is, when we voted either leave or remain. There was nothing that said for terms and conditions, click here. There was no terms and conditions. It was either leave or remain. If you voted leave, you wanted us to leave. You voted remain, you wanted us to remain. There was no ifs, buts, wherefores and whys. You made that decision. I made that decision. The other thing that made me laugh was last night, my friend, after I'd finished talking to him, sent me a rather bizarre WhatsApp message that I clicked on because I didn't know if it was true or not. And it is true. Apparently Waitrose do a sandwich called the Gentleman's Chicken Club Sandwich, I think it's called, or something like that. And it's because the sauce on it used was done about 100 years ago or 200 years ago, and it was called the gentleman's sauce. It was actually made and called that, And because of that, people are complaining and calling a sandwich sexist. Yes, you heard me correctly. They are actually complaining that a gentleman's sandwich is sexist because you're stating that it's only for gentlemen. Where does it say only for gentlemen? Where on the wrapper does it say not to be eaten by women? If you want to think that, you are stupider than you look. Because I see women's own magazines when I'm in the doctor's surgery. That doesn't mean I daren't pick it up because it's not for men. It's only for women. Cobblers, it's just what it is called. I told you this sexist cobblers is getting on my work. Every single day somebody's coming out with stupid things. Do you know that? Really, really ridiculous things. Like I said, all the stars that have died that we've lost over the last 5 years, and I think the biggest thing that we have lost is common sense. That's the biggest thing that's died in the world, is common sense. Because we're now doing stupid things that mean nothing in the long run. In this day and age where the planet is dying at a rate of knots, you know, and species of animals are being wiped out every single day, we are worried about a sandwich being called gentleman's chicken sandwich? Really? Really? Is that your mentality, is it? Is that as far as you go? That's quite depressing, really. Not done a lot today. Surveys, quite a lot of surveys. Populist and global and valued opinions and Mintvine and all sorts. I've also, like I say, tried out my new game, my new Lego game, which looks mental. We had a problem, I think I mentioned it a few videos ago, about Deb's computer with it being on 2.4G signal from the router. It kept cutting out all the time. So we were thinking of buying an extender, something for increase the Wi-Fi. But what I decided to do was look instead at a router and then turn the Virgin Media box, the Virgin Media hub, into the modem and just have it feeding the router. Not realising that I actually had a router underneath my desk, brand new in its box and hardly been used. So I put that on today, and so far so good. The signal's fantastic. You know, it's not cut off. It's not cut off at all. I mean, Deb's upstairs watching TV now, and she hasn't told me at all that the signal's gone. So that's really good news. I've just had a book through the post, but it's actually my sister who's bought my book, had it delivered here so that I can sign it, and she's picking it up tomorrow. So that's a plus. I think I've sold another 2 or 3 books now, so it's either 18 or 19 I've sold. So I'm getting up to the 20. I've still got 29 subscribers, but I've got a feeling most of them don't watch my videos because I think I only get about 7 or 8 watches a night. But for those 7 or 8, thank you very much. It's appreciated. For the rest of you, you know, it's up to you. If you don't want to watch my videos, you don't have to. It's nice for those that do. You know, like I say, it's much appreciated. Got a stress ball. You know, got a stress ball. What about that? That's a stress Hulk. Look at that. A stress Hulk. How cool is that when you think about what the Hulk represents? Somebody getting angry and ripping the clothes off, and yet you're supposed to use that as a stress remover. Ironic, isn't it? Got visitors tomorrow. Like I said before, we've got me next door neighbour's mum. She's coming. My sister's popping in for a book. Other than that, I don't think there's much happening. I'm not going to be doing a lot, I must admit. I might just finish off with another bit of Lego game in a minute because I only did about 20 minutes on it earlier. I'm not going to do me DC Evil Legends thing. I'm going to do me Superheroes 2, which I haven't completed yet. So I might do that, and then I will probably retire to bed, actually. So you all take care, and this time tomorrow I will be shaved, I promise. Bye for now.
If you're enjoying the videos I'm doing and you want to see more, you can subscribe by clicking the link there. And if you want to see my exciting day from yesterday, you can click up there. Thank you again for taking the time to watch my videos. Bye for now.